Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noval Raja Wijaya. My three last digit of my NPM is 406. For today, I choose Abstract 2 to be presented. Abstract 2 is about a summary of research findings on management practices in organizations worldwide. It discusses how management quality varies by country, industry, and type of organization. The research highlights trends such as which firm and sector are better managed and identifies factors that influence these differences. Ownership structure, market competition, workforce skill, and labor market regulation are presented as key elements shaping management quality. The overall theme revolves around understanding what drives effective management and how it varies across different contexts globally. So, in Abstract 2, there are three passive, I'm sorry, there are three active sentences, which is the first one. For the last decade, we have been using double-blind survey techniques and randomized samplings to construct management data on over 10,000 organizations across 20 countries. The second one, on average, on average, we find that in manufacturing, American, Japanese, and German firms are the best managed. The third one, which is the last one, we also find substantial variation in management practice across organizations in every country and every sector, mirroring the heterogeneity in the spread of performance in the sectors. So that's for the active sentence. In Abstract 2, there are four passive sentences. The first one, firms in developing countries such as Brazil, China, and India tend to be poorly managed. The second one, American retail firm and hospital are also well managed by international standards, although American schools are worse managed than those in several other developed countries. The third one, government, family, and founder-owned firms are usually poorly managed, while multinational, dispersed, shareholder and private equity-owned firms are typically well managed. The last passive sentence in this abstract too is stronger product market competition and higher worker skills are associated with better management practices. So now I will change one of the active sentences into the passive sentences. For the last decade, we have been using double-blind survey techniques and randomized sampling to construct management data on over 10,000 organizations across 20 countries. That is the active sentences. The passive sentences is double-blind survey techniques and randomized samplings have been used over the last decade to construct management data on over 10,000 organizations across 20 countries. So, let me continue to the next topic. What should be included in an abstract? In an abstract, there should be a brief introduction to the topic, the research problem, the methods used, the key findings, and the conclusion. So, the key component of an abstract is the first one, introduction. We need to briefly introduce the topic and its importance. The second one is purpose. We need to state the aim or central question of the research. The third one is methods. We need to briefly describe the research design and approach. The fourth one is findings. We need to summarize the key result or discoveries. And the last one is conclusion. We need to explain the meaning and significance of the findings for the real problem. So, the last question of the day presentation is, Answering the question, in an academic writing abstract, for example, should we write with active or passive sentences? Well, in my view, it actually depends on what type of text that you're writing about. With academic writing, in my opinion, it is better to use sentences. Sorry. With academic writing, in my opinion, it is better to use passive sentences rather than active sentences. Why? It is because in passive sentences, the object became the subject of the sentence, and the object became the center of the attention for the reader, which that is actually what mostly researchers wanted to do. Their object of research being more recognized than themselves. So that will all for me. That will all from me for today presentation. Thank you, Miss Kiki. Thank you for everyone who's watching. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.